Hi, everyone. Welcome to Appliance Advisors. I'm Francesco, joined by my co-host, Dennis. Today, we're going to talk about dishwashers and problems with dishwashers. So we're going to try to help some people out. A little PSA here. And we're going
Is
to
this
try
a therapy session
this
for us,
this
actually?
is for probably
Yes.
for all the complaints that we've heard over the years. So we're going to try to solve the most common dishwasher complaints. And trust me, we have heard some over the years, for sure. No question. Whether you love your dishwasher or not, you're still going to complain about it. So we have a few that we definitely have heard over the years. So let's start. We'll go with really the most common problems here. First one is, you hear, my dishwasher doesn't wash. Like my dishes are slimy. It's not doing a good job washing.
Generally, that's from somebody that washes their dishes before they wash their dishes. As crazy as that sounds, and you get an unwashed dish. Because detergent actually does need food particles to stick to actually for the enzymes to clean. So if you're somebody that's rinsing your plates clean and then putting them in the dishwasher, the detergent's most likely hitting it and falling right off the dish and not clinging to anything, staying on that plate longer to actually activate and wash. Therefore, you get said slimy dishes.
Yeah,
So,
and that's what it
tip
is.
number
Yep.
one, you want to scrape. You don't want to leave chunks of food on there per se, but ketchup, mustard, syrup, little things, not chunks of corn and things like that. But a little bit of food on there is fine.
Exactly. If it's
Scrape.
small pieces,
Just
yeah,
scrape.
I mean, that's going to get disintegrated in the wash. Anything small like that, but yeah, scrape it. Don't rinse it. Don't ever
My wife
rinse
always
your
says to me every time, she goes, "You really think this is going to wash dishwashers?" I go, "Yeah,
dish. Yes.
scrape, scrape. You don't need to wash
Yes.
before you wash.
Make it easier
Scrape.
on yourself.
Yes.
Next one on the flip side, and that you hear a lot, is my dishwasher's not drying.
Really, never heard that one. Is that a
Yeah,
common
right?
one?
Just once or twice.
Yeah. So number one, we're going to ask you the same four things. First, we're a fast speed group of people. Quick wash, speed 60, express wash. They're just that. There's no dry, folks. I'm breaking everyone's heart if your salesperson tell you there's none. It is just rapid wash. And that's all it's doing. And it's eliminating the entire dry mode and the entire dry cycle, hence not a dry dish. So what is it used for? Just that. You're having a dinner party, having some people over. You don't want to wait the 2 hours it takes or close to it. You can do a quick speed wash and you can hand dry. But you're not going to get a dry dish, number one. So that's it, number one. Number two, rinse aid.
Yep.
You need it. I'm looking right at the camera. To 93% of you, don't tell me it's really in there. I'm going to come to your house and check right now. There's a light, an indicator that it's on. Yes, you need it.
Yes.
So that can be a liquid jet dry or a liquid, there's different versions, rinse aid, that you can fill. You pretty much empty a bottle in there. It is not an everyday thing, does not have to be. But you need to keep it in there. It is like wax on a car. If it's not on there, it just doesn't bead off and dry. So it needs it. And it needs that mainly because energy efficiency standards have gotten so stringent that the machines can't use the heated energy it used to dry. So it needs that aid. So normal wash.
Yep.
Or a full cycle wash, putting in rinse aid, leave the door closed.
Yes.
Do not, I repeat, do not throw the fork in that you just found left on the counter because you just started it 5 minutes ago. Do not. A dishwasher chock full will use about 3.2 gallons of water, chock full. They all have sensors in them, most of them today, that will use less water if the water's not that dirty or if there's not a lot of plates. So they are extremely efficient. An average American or human trying to be efficient washing a sink full of dishes will use 7.5 gallons of water. Let the thing run. Don't throw the fork in there. You're not saving the world by it. Let it do its thing, because if you're opening it, you're releasing the hot air and energy it needs to dry.
Yeah.
And to heat the wash. So, what do we else? What else we got in there?
You said we got the rinse aid.
We got
you
the rinse
full
aid, the slimy
cycle.
dish, the old
Yeah.
slimy dish,
Yep.
the rinse aid, the drying,
Also so next problem I would
maintenance.
odor. I would say
Odor.
odor. You hear odor a lot. My dishwasher smells.
Nothing worse than a stinky
Yeah.
dishwasher.
Yep.
Yeah, so where's that come from?
So I would tell you, most likely you're looking at the filter. So a lot of times in the bottom of these dishwashers, there's going to be a filter that needs to come out and be cleaned. So that's part of it. Not all the time, not every day, but depending on how often you're using it, every couple weeks, every week, really depends on how much you're washing it. You take that filter out, you run it under the hot water, You can clean it, just make it nice and clean, and it gets, you'll see when you take it out, like there's food and like whatever you maybe
And
had
if
in
you're
the dishwasher,
watching
it's
this
in there.
saying, what? What's he talking about? I have a filter? You do.
You do.
And no one's judging you that you've never looked at it.
Yeah.
But if you look in there, it's probably a lot of things.
You absolutely want to make sure you're cleaning that every week to 2 weeks.
Which
or
is
so.
a little dotted line. A lot of times people start saying, oh, I'm noticing white
Yep.
all on my dishes. Check it again, because it has, the high heat and water of a dishwasher is really good at removing labels to stickers to maybe a new mug or a cup or a bowl that you didn't think was on there or didn't know was on there. And it gets trapped in that filter and doesn't wash away. And you're actually seeing the paper break down and throw it on the dishes. What else do you got? So the smell, what else? When you're going away on a vacation, you might want to leave that door cracked a little bit, because there is a pump in the bottom, and that pump is kept prime with water generally, or some bit of water. And it's no different than if you had a Tupperware container, you put a lid on it tight, and there was a little bit of water you didn't get dry. You ever smell that? Ever take that lid off? Not great. And that's kind of what you're doing. It's a moist environment. And if you left it closed, and a lot of times people tell us, and we were talking just before this, that, you do it right before you go away.
Yeah.
And so you have a warm environment, you're going to close, you unloaded it, great, but it's still warm in there, and then you close it and went away for a week.
Yeah. And all that
You're just letting
build up.
build up.
Yeah. And then really the last problem I think that does come across a lot is, and it can happen a couple different ways. One, it's just water not draining. So sometimes you might just notice it in the bottom a little bit too. And it's like, why is that water built up there? You may even get an error code. A lot of these times you may have like a water tap error code, which sometimes you'll see in like a Bosch or EO2, or there might be some random error. And a lot of times with that, if you Google that error code, it comes back to water, the water source, water draining, something with that. And I would still say many times with that, it's that filter. If you're not cleaning that filter and it's all like, you'll look at it, and if it's all just blocked up with just the junk from the dishwasher, clean all that out. And that's what allows it to kind of go through. You're blocking the water from being able to drain through the filter if you're not cleaning that. And you'll notice you take that out, you clean it right out, you put it right back in, error code goes away, and you're good to go in many cases. So
Could have just saved the service call.
maybe.
So they could make those checks payable to no, just
That's
kidding.
right.
But at the very least, yeah, try these things. I think they're common issues. And if you're listening to any of this, any of this piqued your interest, drying is a big one.
Definitely.
Check our channel, listen to the other podcasts where we've just drawn on a whole thing about really how to use, particularly like a Bosch, very popular
Absolutely.
dishwasher. Actually dries amazingly well. You just got to use it right.
Yeah. So those are the most common ones that we deal with anyway. If there's anything new or maybe some maintenance or some other issues that you've come across, leave them in the comments. We'd love to see if you guys have something different out there. So thanks for watching.